Dr. Forch was the Army Senior's Research Scientist for Ballistics assigned to the laboratory's Weapons and Materials Research Department. He served as a senior research scientist in the capacity since January of 2009. He earned his Bachelor's of Science from Illinois State, his Master's degree in Chemistry from Illinois State, and he earned his PhD from Wayne State University. So without further delay, I'd like to ask Kathleen Pegler, his sister, also a graduate of Mundelein High School, class of 1978, to please come forward.
Let me tell you a little bit about my brother Brad. He worked at the Aberdeen Proving Ground for 33 years. It's in Aberdeen, Maryland, and it was an Army base. He first worked there as a civilian scientist, and then he got promoted to being, and these are big words for somebody like me, a supervisory research physicist and the chief of propulsions at the science branch. Then, after 15 years, he became a senior research scientist, specializing in the ballistics at the U.S. Army Research Laboratory. Brad developed laser-based ignition system, which led to improvements in Army weapons. He made a lot of discoveries and a lot of things I really don't understand. All I can say is by the people that I've talked to, that his discoveries applied to many standards and innovations in all facets of the industry. Let me tell you things I do know. He was brilliant, he loved science, and he loved working with people. He received numerous awards for leadership, innovation, and development. But one of the discoveries I do know about is that he won an award for the technology which increased the effectiveness of the jaws of life. He made it. He never made a patent on it. He just wanted people to be safe. But most importantly to me was his awards for his dedication to supporting outreach, diversity, and promotion of women in the scientific workforce. He loved pushing them to the front and giving them opportunities to grow. He was a mentor and an advisor to others. From the people who worked in the office to his fellow colleagues on the board of the Joint Chief of Staff at the Pentagon. Let me share with you some of the things his co-workers said about him. Brad was totally giving to others with no desire for accomplishment or acknowledgement. He was devoted to protecting our soldiers through his work and devoted to creating an impassioned team to accomplish that mission. The head commander at Aberdeen said, he loved us and we loved him, and that is all we needed to know about each other. He loved to mentor, especially women, and he said the best thing you can do is step into the background and just let them do it. To jumpstart people, see what they can do, pass it off, and then stay in touch. And that's what Brad did. He was never shy about sharing what he knew and helping people along the way. And that is what made him great and what will be missed. It's ironic because Brad would have hated to be acknowledged. He would have not liked all the praises and all the memorials and the articles that were written about him since his death. And though this is a great honor, he probably would have found an excuse not to come here. But I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, my brother Greg and we want to really thank you for remembering him. Thank you.